Hey community, how you guys doing? Dan Nzinga here. I wanted to talk to you guys about our book club. We're doing University of Success. I know I already talked about it, but I'm so excited that I still want to invite you guys to come through it. Last weekend we talked about chapter 2, and I got so many great things out of chapter 2. I want to just touch on 2 things that I learned from chapter 2, and maybe that'll encourage you to read chapter 3 and join us Friday at noon Eastern time. I'll send you the Zoom link if you're interested. Come through. This really transforms your life. It helps you stay focused all week. Okay, so what I learned, or how I feel right now, we talked about success and what success means. That's what chapter 2 is about. And I want to touch on 5 ingredients. They talk about happiness and success. It's 2 different things. Happiness is one thing, success is another thing. So the quick ingredients on happiness. And why is this important? Because when you remember these things, when you're going about your day or you're not feeling very happy, you're not feeling very successful, at least you have like a baseline, you have a blueprint to go back to and look at the list and say, okay, I need to focus on this, this, and that. So you're not chasing happiness, but you can just tap on the ingredients of it, make sure you have that in your life, and then it's like a lot easier to get to that. So they say happiness is, there's 5 ingredients. Number 1, you gotta have simple taste. So you gotta have taste that you appreciate the little things. I'm gonna go real quick. Number 2, a certain level of courage. If you don't have any courage, you won't be happy. I get that, it makes sense. Number 3, self-denial to a point, which means that you deny yourself, you have some kind of discipline. Okay, like whether I'm not gonna eat chocolate, or I'm not gonna exercise, or whatever it is, I'm not gonna not exercise. Whatever it is, you have to deny yourself certain things for happiness to come to you later. Okay, number 4, they said love of work. So to be happy, you have to love your work, love your activities, love what you're doing. And the 5th thing is a clear conscience. You can't be happy if you have a guilty conscience. So these 5 things, if you touch on them, if you look at them, do I have this in my life? Why am I not happy? Do I have blah, 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 blah? And now you know which one to focus on, which one to center yourself on. I learned this all from this book. And it also talks about the 5 ingredients of success. I know we don't have a lot of time, but let me touch real quick on the 5 ingredients of success. So we all want to be happy and we want to be successful, but you can be successful and very unhappy. You can be happy and not successful. If you have both of them, that's my wish for you. That's what I want for the greatness to come out of everybody that's part of the community, everybody that's involved with me, everybody in my life. That's what I want. So let me touch real quick on the 5 ingredients of success. So they said, number 1, you have to have a purpose. So if you have no purpose, you can't be successful. Obviously, you don't know what to go after. You don't know what to be successful in. So number 1 ingredient, you have to have purpose. Number 2, you have to be aware of your batting average, which means staying consistent. You might have a bad day, but if you keep going, you have an average that you do. Like when I sold, I knew, okay, I can sell 15 a week. Even if I was at 2 or 3 halfway through the week, I just skipped at it and I know my average is gonna come. And even some days, some weeks I didn't get the 15, but I still stayed consistent. And other weeks I got 20, I still kept my average. So knowing what your average is and not letting bad days stop you is a key to being successful. An ingredient. 3rd ingredient is effort. So you can't be successful unless there's effort involved. Even if you have a lot of money, if you got it without any effort, you will not feel successful. So you have to have effort, you have to have courage, you have to do all these things. And number 4 is satisfaction. You're not successful unless you enjoy, you're satisfied with your success. Can you imagine having $1 million, having $10 million and feeling unsuccessful? Feeling like you have done nothing with your life? That is anxiety. It's like depression. That's like embarrassment, shame. Every time you leave your house, people look at you like, oh, that's the guy who didn't do anything with his life. Even if you have all this money or all this success, quote unquote, if you don't feel successful, you're not enjoying your success, it's not success. Now, last thing, I'm gonna let you guys go, is spirituality. You have to have a sense that there's something greater than yourself to feel successful. You have to feel like you're aligned with your maker and you're on the path to doing what your purpose is aligned. So it's like purpose and having a spiritual sense of your purpose is also an ingredient. Sorry I talked so long, but it's great. I'm going to invite you guys again. Come read with us. Come share what you get from the chapters. Read chapter 3 for next week, Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. All right, let me know. Send me a message directly. I'll talk to you guys later.